We had a lot of fun playing for you. What you didn't see last week was all the hard work that went into it, though. So you guys, you're old enough by now to know that if you want to do something well, you got to practice every day, and it's the same with music. So we're here today to invite you to join the band. And how many people play an orchestra right now? What are our string players? Good. Well, we hope you guys keep going with your string instrument because that's really fun and really cool. But you can also play a band instrument if you like. You can do too if you like. And we're going to show you the instruments, show you what they look like, sound like, show you how they work, and give you a chance to try them. So listen carefully, watch carefully, and you'll get a chance to try these out. I'm going to start with this instrument. It looks like a what?
Baritone.
It's a baritone, right? It looks like a
Wow.
little tuba.
It is a baritone. Wow.
It can sound like a tuba. It can also play very pretty melodies. You can play beautiful melodies on the baritone as well. So a lot of fun to play. Here's another brass instrument, my personal favorite, the trombone. The trombone, of course, you can do all the slidey stuff. But the trombone can play serious music too. It can play anything. It's a real instrument. Oh goodness. Okay, so you can play anything on the trombone. Lots of fun to play. And we want to show you how the instruments work and how you get the sound. Like the ukulele has a string that vibrates, right? And the clarinet has a reed that vibrates. So every instrument needs something that vibrates. And on the trombone and the brass instruments, the vibrating part is not on the instrument. The vibrating part is right here. You make your lips vibrate. You make this beautiful sound with your lips. So, but listen to how that actually produces the musical note. That's how it works. This just makes it louder. All right? So now you might be wondering, well, how do you get all the different notes? There's two ways. We can change the tension of our lips and get all these different notes. Okay, so that's one way to get the notes. And then the other way is to change the length, of the instrument. Okay, so we can do this. And that's how we get all the different notes on the brass instruments. Now, the trumpet, you don't really see the instrument change length, but what Mr. Bachman is really doing is changing the length of the tubing by using the valves. In fact, if I could just shrink this in half, I could show you. Oh, you know what?
Did you?
Maybe I can. Here, let's see.
Where did that come from?
Let's see.
What happened here? Wait, I've never.
Is
Is that yours? Is that yours?
No.
No.
Hey, grab your mouthpiece. Because you'll be able to do this better than me. So Mr. Bachman's going to show you how it works on the valves, and Mr. Ryback will show you how it works on the slide. But basically, you're just making the instrument a little bit longer.
So it goes right down. So just go one, two, it goes straight down. all the different notes too, based on the position. You know? And so on.
So that's how the brasses work.
Yeah, the brass all work the same way. Yeah.
Can you play the wake up song like that? Oh yeah, the military song.
Not very well. I can't slur it as well. He can probably do it better than me. In several keys. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, that's neat. All right, so I think we're gonna move on to our woodwind friends now. Or no, we're gonna. Well, almost forgot. No, we have a song.
Great.
Sorry. So we're gonna play the trombone and trumpet are gonna have the melody on this one. We're gonna ask Mr. Ryback to join us a little bit, and it's one that you may recognize, and you'll see how we all work together. So even though, listen guys, even though the trombone and the trumpet have the melody, look at what the clarinet and the flute do to help out here. So we make a band out of 5 people.
All right. 2, 3, 4.
All people usually say well, wait, Did his face get really red like a tomato? And you want to know a special secret? Mr. Rekag was a beginner in our program a number of years ago. He was in our band. He was in my band, Mr. Jacoby's band.
I like that.
One time. Do you like the shaker on the shoes?
More interesting.
It converted me to
It's a very simple idea, but it's very good.
Please direct your attention to the center ring.
All right, this is a member of the Woodwind family. Who knows what instrument this is? Yeah,
Flute.
the flute. Very good. And one thing that's different about woodwind instruments compared to brass instruments is that instead of using a slide or 3 fingers on valves, we use all of our fingers to play all of the many keys on this instrument. So that's how I make my instrument longer. I want you to notice how the more fingers I push down, the lower my sound gets.
clarinet.
How about that?
Alright, next up we have this instrument, another member of the woodwind family called the clarinet. Very good. Like the flute, the clarinet has lots of keys and lots of buttons, and you'll see that some of them even have holes that I have to cover with my fingertips. Sort of like an instrument that you play,
Recorder.
the recorder. The recorder is
I thought the
also,
recorder was hard, but
yeah, the recorder is also a woodwind instrument, and they're sort of related to each other. So watch this. When you play thumb and one on recorder, what note is that? Thumb and one. B. How about two fingers? A. Three fingers. Let's try that again. One is B, two is A, three is G. Very good. So when you play those three together, we'll check this out now. You can play songs on a recorder and they sort of transfer over to the clarinet, and you could also do that on the flute too. It's just up sideways like this. This instrument creates sound differently than the brass and the flute. When you blow through this instrument, there's this piece of wood called a reed that vibrates back and forth, and that's where our sound comes from. If you were interested in playing saxophone, you'll want to come try the clarinet. We didn't bring a saxophone with us today, but we'll have them tonight over at Emerson for the tryout night. But their embouchures are very similar, the way you hold your face and your mouth when you play the instruments. So if you want saxophone, come try clarinet. It'll be great.
And we have lots of clarinets in the band. Lots of clarinets.
We've got a hot tune from the radio top 10 today.
Straight
to
off
play
the
for you.
straight off the record.
Let's try that again. Let's try that again. That's my
Oh boy.
So I gave you both the French horn and the Cuban horn right there.
Oh.
Yeah, how about that? I'm just kidding. This is a French horn. It is a really cool instrument with a lot of history, and it's a lot of fun to play. Notice that.
Okay, sorry, I was a little late. But
Notice that it points away from the audience, and we muffle the sound with our hand. Okay? It gives the sound of that instrument, the hunting horn, that's way off in the distance. If I didn't do that, it would sound like this. Not nearly as refined, right? Okay, so there's the French horn. A lot of fun to play with these good French horn players. And we've got one more instrument family to show you.
And that's the percussion family. And you saw the woodwinds and the brass. And when you were at the Lincoln Con, when Lincoln came by, I wasn't there because we're on the Emerson side, but I know it was a fabulous concert. You probably saw the people and the boys and girls that were in the back of the band moving around and playing some drums or cymbals or mallets or all kinds of stuff. What's that?
We can play drums?
Well, you can play drums, but when you rent a percussion one, they probably told you that it is the one instrument where you need a little bit of piano experience. Who plays piano in here? Or a piano player? So you gotta have a little bit of piano experience because you're starting on two instruments right away. You're starting on the practice pad, which gets into the snare drum. You start on this, you bring this back and forth with you to lessons. We have a xylophone here at Washington, but you can rent one and have one at home. And if you notice, if you look at it, it's laid out just like a piano. There's black keys on the top, white keys on the bottom. So anything that you can play on your piano, you can play on the xylophone. You know, scales, all kinds of. I like these. I like this song. It's one of my favorites here. This is a classical one, but.